Okay, I might have to set up my mic some other way because it's very close to getting crushed when I'm trying to do these. So luckily I brought my hat for just a scenario, so if I have to, I'll throw it on and put it where I always do. But anyways, we are back for some back and a little bit of biceps today. I'm not going to do a ton like usual, but mainly back, so that felt pretty good. I don't know, I feel like I'm going to do one more warm-up. I'll throw 45 on each side, do that, and I kind of want to work with 5 45s on each side, and then I'll throw a 25 on if the next warm-up feels good. So it's kind of all dependent on that. But yeah, man, I got here a little later than what I normally do, so like I feel a little off today, if I'm being honest. It's kind of funny how just coming to the gym at a different time. I'm a very routine oriented kind of person, so if my routine gets off even a little bit, it can fuck everything up. So I don't know, I feel a little off right now, but it's mainly because my stupid, let me throw 45 on real quick. But yeah, anyways, it's mainly because my piece of shit truck, and that's me putting it nicely. I've had so many problems with that thing. But anyways, that's still in the shop right now. So me and my girlfriend only have one car at the moment. And it's been raining for like, I don't know, I might be exaggerating here, but it feels like 10 hours straight. It might have even been longer than that. So I was off work today because of the rain. So basically I had to wait for our one good, reliable vehicle, for my girlfriend to get home with that before I could even come in here. So it's just, I mean, that's life, man. That's, shit like that's gonna happen, but it can throw everything off. And again, maybe I'm being a little dramatic here, maybe. But yeah, I do feel a little off right now. So I'm gonna, like I said, let's just do this next warm up, and then hopefully I can throw a 25 on each side, and like always, do a couple heavy sets, and then go from there, man. Yeah, that actually feels really fucking easy. So if I throw my straps on, not that kind of strap, come on, keep your mind out of the gutters, everybody. If I throw my straps on and then throw a 25 on each side, it should feel pretty comfortable. I'm gonna go pretty slow and controlled. I mean, that's a given at this point. I still feel like I need to reiterate that every workout though, just for anyone that's maybe never watched. But I think that should be pretty good. So let's get the straps, throw a 25 on each side, and we'll do a set. Go from there. See what I can do, what I can throw around. You know, how many reps I can get. That felt really good. Let's do the other arm. You know what? Well, let me take a second and really feel this out before I say anything too crazy here. Okay. What I was gonna say is that was pretty easy, if I'm being honest. And it has me considering going up to 6 plates for at least one set. Um, but if it feels good enough, I might even do 2 sets. So that's kind of why I'm taking a minute here to really think about this. Um, you know what? I think I will. I think I'm gonna throw 6 plates on each side and try at least one really heavy, good set with controlled reps. Still, that's the difference. I feel like a lot of times people say, all these big YouTube influencers and fitness people say, doing heavy sets, and a lot of people think to get a good heavy set, you just gotta be very aggressive and explosive and just attack it with just with crazy speed and aggressiveness. The difference here though is that I'm going heavy, but it's controlled heavy, if that makes sense. So I mean, like if I wanted to, I could probably throw again 6 plates on each side. And if I was just getting real fucking crazy with it, just throwing around some lunatic reps, I could probably do as many as I just did with this weight, rep wise, maybe more. I don't know. But these are good controlled heavy reps. That's the difference, and that's where you're really gonna see the difference in how much muscle you can actually grow. See, like I've only done one set, and I'm sitting here kind of explaining my thoughts. And as I'm sitting here, my lats are I could feel it more and more. The burn and the pump already just going to my lats, and that's what good controlled heavy reps can do, in my opinion, for me, anyways. So at any rate, let me throw 6 plates on. I'm gonna try at least one set. Well, I guess I could have done a forced drop set there. I don't know if you guys seen that. The fucking 45 fell off. I kind of like that though, really, because it keeps me honest and it forces me to control the reps for as long as I can. And you guys can see at the end, the final 2 to 3 reps, I start to use a little momentum and speed to help me get them, just to get more reps in the set, you know. But you know, if I did that the whole time, that 45 would have fell off way before then. So a good fucking set though. Let's try the other arm now. All right, I've preached this before, but a little words of wisdom here. If you want to get the most out of your back, you know, workouts, use fucking wrist straps. I was always one of those guys before, like the first, honestly, 11 years of my training, maybe longer. I didn't use wrist straps because foolishly I thought, or I was thinking, you know, I want my grip to get as strong as I can while I'm doing these back exercises. And honestly, I think that did kind of make my back fall behind a little bit because your grip's always going to give out before your back does. I mean, that's just fucking common sense. Look how much bigger your lats are than the muscles that control your grip. I mean, your lats and your back should be able to go longer and lift more than your you know, your grip. So it's just, you know, looking back at it, it wasn't the best way to approach back training. The good thing is I learned from it, and now, again, I've only done 2 sets, and because of these wrist straps, I lifted some weights for a number of reps that I would not have been able to without them, and my back is lit up just after 2 sets. So fucking use them, man. Just use them. If you're really that worried about your grip, have a separate day or throw them in at the end of, you know, some random workout and get your grip training and your forearm training then. Don't make your back fall behind because of what I did, you know. Learn from my mistakes. That's all you can do though. But you know what? I think I want to do that one more time. I really do. That actually was a little easier than I was thinking, and it felt fucking great. So let's do that weight one more time, and then maybe one back down set, maybe 2. I don't know. I'll figure it out after I do this next one. Ah, shit. Damn, dude, this is feeling really good today. Not that it, you know, normally doesn't, but I would say it feels even a little better than what it normally does. Whew. Yeah, my back is confirming that. Holy shit. Ah, fuck. Talk about a set. Damn. Yeah, that's it for the heavier stuff. I think now I'm gonna go down. I might go down all the way to 3 plates aside and do switch to supinated bilateral. Maybe just one. I might do 2. Don't know yet, but at least 1. So yeah, I forgot to mention though, I am trying to do as many supinated sets as I can. Again, calling back to what I was saying about how Dorian Yates swore by using a supinated grip for your back training. So obviously not everything, allows you to do supinated. If you're doing pull downs and you got a neutral grip bar or like some of the T-bar row handles, it'd be very hard and awkward to go supinated. So, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to do that on as pretty much everything that I can. But let's go down to 3 plates. Oh fuck. You know what? I think 1 set of that's good enough. Well, it's more than good enough. You guys know what I mean. That definitely did the trick. So yeah, we will stop there for at least this portion of back training, and we'll move on because I stopped counting after 25, so I don't know if I quite got to 30 reps, but it doesn't really matter because my back is on fire. So yeah, let's move on. All right, guys, if I'm being honest here, I'm probably not gonna. Well, I'll say it like this: I'm not gonna do a ton of volume for my biceps today. I'll probably only do like 5 sets, 3 here, then I'll move on to another back, and then follow that up with maybe a couple higher rep intense sets of biceps. I don't quite know what that'll be yet, but I'm thinking only 5 sets of biceps today. I really want to start. Like, I don't want to neglect my biceps. I don't want to lose anything. So again, I'm at a maintenance level for them right now, but I really want to hone in on back and get it better. So, some weeks I might still do 7, 8 sets of biceps with my back, and then other weeks like this one, I might bring it down to like 5 sets only, maybe even sometimes only 4, just enough to get a stimulus in the bicep, kind of maintain, keep them where they're at, but then be able to focus everything else on back. So, but yeah, we might just do 3 sets here. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. Let's see though. Let's just do one. Like always, let's just do 1 freaking set and go from there. Sometimes I lay all this shit out and it don't even matter because I change it. So let's just do a set. If all my sets of biceps are like that one, 5 is all I'm gonna need. Jesus Christ, that was pretty freaking good. Let's just try to do that 2 more times, and I'll be happy here. Ah. I'm really trying to emphasize, and again, I don't want to sound like a broken record because I always do, but even a little more right now, since I'm only doing 5 sets of biceps, I really want to make each set count and just make them as intense as possible. So I'm really trying to emphasize, loading into that eccentric pretty slow, and then almost not pausing at the bottom, but just going as deep as I can, as safely, because this exercise can be a little tricky when you go that deep. I'm sure a lot of you have seen plenty of videos of guys detaching their biceps because they go too deep. A lot of times it's because they're going too fast with that full range of motion, or they're going too heavy, or both. So that's not really the case here for me. I'm going pretty slow into it, and the weight's not that bad. So yeah, I'm just trying to make each set intense, which is always a goal for every set, but even a little more so with biceps today, because again, I'm only doing 5. So yeah, let's do that one more time, and then we'll move on. Uh, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I don't know why I started laughing on that last rep. It was kind of like a last resort for me, because I was giving everything I had just to get it, and I don't know why it fucking made me laugh. That was kind of stupid. Anyways, I mean, it was a good set, but it was just laughable how hard that last rep was. Okay, let's move on, man. I'm sick of fucking biceps. Let's move on to back. All right, the camera appears to be straight enough. So yeah, we're just gonna. I mean, nothing fucking crazy here. The past couple weeks, I've been using the straight bar with my straps and going supinated, like I said. But today, honestly, I'm being a little lazy. I just don't feel like dealing with those fucking straps again. So we're gonna do neutral grip here, which it's a nice in between from between supinated and overhand grip. So um, it's not gonna kill me every now and then to do a neutral grip rather than supinated. So we're just gonna probably just do 3 sets here. Um, I have it on 18, but with how easy the rows felt today, I have a suspicion that that might be a little light actually. So if it is, we'll bump the weight up. But But yeah, we'll just spam out 3 sets here. Like I said, nothing crazy. Just try to get a crazy fucking pump in the back. So let's try this first one and see. Okay, just like I thought. That's too fucking light. This is not the fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. We're here to get some real sets in. So, I mean, that was around 16 or 17 reps, I believe. I want to bring that down. If I get it around 12, 12-ish, give or take, that'd be pretty good. So, let's do 2 more. Shit, my grip actually was starting to want to slip up a little bit there. It kind of sucked. Still got a good set in though, so as long as I can survive 1 more, we'll do another one. And who knows, maybe a drop set. Okay, let's do a drop set. Do I want to do another one? Kind of. But then again, I don't. I want to because I know it's going to work really fucking well. But I don't want to because my lats are already fucking screaming and begging for mercy. But I am not going to show them any fucking mercy. Let's do it. Let's do another one. All right. Man, this workout's going really good so far. Fucking badass. Like I said, I'll move on to one more exercise for bicep. Nothing crazy, probably just 2 sets. But we'll see. Let me just figure out what I want to do first, because I'm not sure still. Well, I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do to finish biceps, so I'm just gonna go to something that's reliable, that I do a lot, but it fucking works, and it's a great way to kind of cap off my biceps. So we're just gonna do 2 sets of 21s here. I'm going a little heavier than what I would normally would, just because again, I'm only doing 5 total working sets of biceps. So I just wanted to push a little more. It's not going to be, I can definitely do 21 reps, but it's just going to be, a little tougher. So but that's kind of what I'm going for. So let's just, what else is there to say? Let's just start this first set. I know I'm very well aware that I did 8 reps on that last portion that was supposed to be 7, but it felt pretty good. And again, I want to kind of push it just a little farther today with the only 5 sets that I'm doing, just to make them all really count and really worth it. Now, if I was doing 8 sets, around 8 sets of biceps, maybe I would have, what's the word? I would have kind of held myself back and then waited for the next set to really do that. But again, since I'm only doing 5, both of these sets I'm really going to try to push it pretty good. So yeah, felt good. So let's do one more. Wow, that, if there is such a thing, that's the perfect way for me to end biceps today. They're feeling fucking completely pumped up. About as pumped up as I think I can get them with 5 sets. All right, man, let's move on to back now. One more exercise. I'm going to try something a little different as long as it feels good. So I'll get back there and see, but yeah, let's move around back and see what it feels like. Last exercise. This is going to be something a little, it's not really unconventional, but I haven't done it in a long time. And it's really, what makes it difficult is that there's a lot of load and stretch required on your hamstrings and glutes. So, that can kind of become a limiting factor if you're not used to that, or if they're just not, strong enough, really. But they should be, because, I waited to the very end, so I'm already pretty fatigued. So the amount of weight, I might have to add a little bit, but I'll just do the first set and kind of go from there and see. But honestly, I'm gonna try to go supinated here, but to be 100% like real, my biceps are pretty fucking pumped up, dude. They are. So I don't know. Again, let me just do one set. I'll try it supinated, and worst case scenario, my biceps are so pumped up I can't do any more like that. So I'll switch the overhand. But in terms of the weight, it might be kind of light for me. Let me just do the set though. I'm starting to rant again. Let me just do the set, and then we'll figure it out. All right, I can definitely tell it's been a while since I've done that. It was 30 reps. At the most, I might add a 25 on each side. At this point, I like to reiterate this. It's not about how much weight at this point in the workout. So, but I do want good reps, and I'd like to bring them down a little bit, maybe around 15. So let me throw a 25 on each side and kind of see. But the supinated grip actually felt pretty good. My biceps didn't really play a factor at all. So, yeah, surprisingly, it was pretty good. Like I said, let me throw a 25 on each side. I'll rest like a minute, and then we'll jump right into the next one. These kind of exercises can get you a little lightheaded. You got to remember to freaking breathe. And even sometimes when you do remember to breathe good, it can still hit you. Shit, okay. One more set. I'll probably do one more set here. I don't know. Let me just do one more because I don't know yet. If you're the kind of person that's predisposed of having tight hamstrings, make sure you stretch them properly before you do this. My hamstrings are usually pretty good, so I felt fine, but if not, definitely do not just jump straight into this. Make sure they're pretty loosened up, because if not, you know, the risk isn't very high, but because again, when you wait toward the end of your workout like I do, you're not going crazy heavy, but there's still a chance, you know, anything can happen. So just be careful. But yeah, I don't like throwing my weights like that, but sometimes you have to. I was like, my grip was like, honestly, I kind of wish I would have wore straps at this point now, but yeah, my grip was kind of giving out on me, so I had to toss that shit. But yeah, I think I'm done. I probably won't record it, but I might hop in. I think a couple guys are using it, but they shouldn't care. I might hop in and just do one super high rep, really feel it out set of pull downs, get my lats really pumped up, and then we'll do some posing. Okay, I'll be honest. I said that I was going to go over there and just do like one final set of pull downs to cap off my back. Well, I got over there. A couple of my friends were kind of working in together, and it got me a little hyped up. So what I did is I did one set, then I dropped weight, did another one, then they did their sets. And again, like I said, I got kind of hyped up. So then I brought the pin back to where I did the first one, did a set, dropped the weight again, and did another one. So I did a little more than what I was planning on doing. But I got to say, dude, like, this has been one of my better back and bicep days in recent memory. Honestly, I don't want to jinx it, so I need to knock on wood here. But all three workouts from this week have been really, really fucking good, dude. Like, really good. I've been feeling crazy, insane pumps. I've been lifting some pretty serious weight whenever I'm trying to go heavy. So, I mean, dude, it's been a really good week so far. So, again, I knocked on wood, so hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, man, let's get right into it. You know, I waited like 2-3 minutes for my last set. Actually, now that I think about it, it may have been even a little longer. But I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to see what we're working with here. All right. I'm glad I tested that with my shirt on. Camera needs to go up just a little bit. All right. Let's try it. Like I said, I got in here a little later today, so. Oh my God. Worst part about doing this is, I don't know if it's trying to get the shirt off while you're sweaty or get it back on. It just wants to freaking stick to you. Okay, that is it. We will be back tomorrow for another leg day. Yeah, man, like I said, no complaints today. Not at all. I feel really good. Honestly, like, I'm trying not to play it up too much, but honestly, like, this workout was really freaking good, dude. I feel mainly my back, because you guys know I kind of struggle, really feeling that contraction in my back. So like I've really been trying to focus on, first of all, controlling it even more, really getting that good stretch. And then when I'm contracting, again, most of where you're going to see your gains is in that stretch position. I mean, do like a 1.5 to 2 second eccentric, really stretch, load into it, and then flex it up. But like I was saying, even on the contraction, I'm really trying to squeeze as hard as I can, really have that mind muscle connection in my lats and my back. And I think it's working, man. I have a pretty gnarly pump right now. So yeah, let's get out of here. I'm ready for dinner. So we'll be back tomorrow for legs.